to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack.
And that is Klaus Schwab warning the whole world of what they're about to do, because they telegraph all their moves. This is going to be among one of the next big events that the world is going to see. You can guarantee that here amongst this series of events that is being rolled out in what they're calling the Great Reset. All coming from Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, and all these goons from Davos in Switzerland, where they just brought in some 5,000 troops to protect them up there while they speak. The writing is on the wall. For all the people that have missed this and don't understand what is about to happen, they're about to put the lights out. I've warned about it for a decade. It's about to go down, and then the conversion over to the CBDC with the American dollar. Some of the biggest events of your life are about to unfold, and they're about to get these other events popping here so they can have this all locked down by 2030. But now Klaus Schwab has just told everyone what is coming so that you know. So you're not wondering when it happens. And it will be the same hand that does all the stuff that is responsible when it happens. There won't be no more going and finding videos, going and watching live streams, trying to get information. Everyone will be in the dark and on their own with what they have. Join me for the live streams where I break this down further and we talk about this censorship-free. Or join me at the Knowledge Conference, our own meetup in the flesh before it's all said and done, where we're going to talk about things like this, truly censorship-free, and try to get everybody squared away with the plan on how to survive these upcoming events. Email me, dabu7@yahoo.com, if you'd be interested in joining us, or for more details for the Knowledge Conference. And join me on the live streams Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dabu777.
All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rabakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, great millstone that rule well, that do rule well, Salakia. Peace, love, and blessings also to the brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make your call and election sure, and also blessings to the very few sisters out there that are listening, learning, and believing. I'm that fellow Abraham Kanakla, coming at you once again with another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. This lesson is edifying and exhorting. This be another end time Bible prophecy. Okay, but before I get started on this, I want to make a statement here, which is this is a very, how can I say, effective scenario to usher in the new system, okay, the CBDC, because with this being said, a cyber attack happens and it basically kills the power grid. And all the money that you have in those accounts just disappears, goes to zero. All right. And all the money that you do have stored up within, your mattress or wherever the case may be, in some treasure chest buried in your backyard or in your fish tank, all the, the so-called secretive places that you got your stash at. Well, when this happens, the dollar will, inevitably collapse, okay, because the economy will be down, so it'll crash the stock market overnight. So if you do have money saved up somewhere in a cash form, once everything does get back up and running, because according to prophecy it will, all right, once everything does get back up and running, they'll tell you all that money you got stashed in your mattress is worthless. And they'll tell you, hey, due to the cyber attack, everybody accounts. It basically messed up the computers. Everybody counts is at zero. Okay. And the point being that make this quick point real fast, because that is a very potent scenario that they can produce. But you gotta understand, the scriptures say this, Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he calleth all. So this could be one of the ways he calleth, all right, all to receive this charagma, this mark. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. To receive a mark, you can go to that word mark, is charagma. All right. Basically means, the root word is charax, that means to make a cut in the flesh, an incision in the flesh. And then once that incision is made in the flesh, then it injects this technology underneath your skin. Okay. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell. So in order to buy or sell, you need, I believe that's internet access or electricity, of course. Okay. To basically get on the server, so to say. All right. It says that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name or the beast or the number of his name. So with that being said, the power will cut back on eventually, because people are going to have to buy and sell according to Bible prophecy. All right. You're going to have certain power grids cut back on. All right. And certain regions will be like green zones, to where in order to basically come within this green zone where we have electricity, running water. All right. Because on the outskirts of all that, all right, it's going to be chaos. People are going to be robbing each other, spoiling each other, even resulting in cannibalism in the lights out scenario. Okay. So as he said, he made a good point in that video. Okay. He said that basically you're not going to get on there and watch videos. And that's according to biblical prophecy as well, the famine of the word. Okay. Once that happened, the famine of the word, you're not going to be able to log on to the internet and find videos. Okay. So you got to get it now. All right. While you still have time. Because if I'm still able to make a video here, just like other brothers from the elders on down, if we're still able to make videos, okay, there's still time for you to get this wisdom. All right. Proverbs 3:13 says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right. And the true wisdom and understanding is the understanding of his word. Even President Theodore Roosevelt, he said a thorough understanding of the Bible is more important, I believe, basically than a college degree, is something to that point. Okay. It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. Because ultimately what you're going to gain from this is salvation. Okay. We'll come back to Proverbs 3:14. I'm not going to make this lesson too long. But let's go to 2 Timothy 3:15. Okay. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 15. And it says, I'll just right to the point. It says, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through the faith, through the belief, which is in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so these words are going to make you wise unto salvation. All right. So let's go back to Proverbs 8. Proverbs 3. And it's 14. It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. All right. Because the gain of this is salvation. All right. Through faith in the Lord. It says she is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her, because those things are not going to be able to save you from the destruction that's about to get ready to come. Only this wisdom will. All right. It says length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Okay. So long life. Okay. And it's going to bring forth the riches and honor. It says her ways are ways of pleasantness. All right. And all her paths are peace. Okay. So this is going to bring peace to your mind, because as they do, if they do this scenario here, all right, which, if I was a betting man, this probably would be a scenario among many others, but this will be a very critical scenario. Okay. Because they will be able to literally reset everything. Okay. If this was to happen, but if they really do this thing, okay, we know why they're doing it. We know why they would do this, and what's going to happen. They want you to receive that mark. Okay, all this chaos, order out of chaos. All right. They cause all this chaos to bring forth an order, which is that device. Okay. But it's not going to happen. They're going to chip a lot of people, but the Lord is going to come in and intervene while he is eating in the fullness of his sufficiency. All right. So read verse 17 again. Her ways are the ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. So you're going to be at peace in mind with this wisdom. It says she is the tree of life to them that lay hold upon her. Okay, the righteousness, which is ultimately going back to the beginning, eating of the tree of life, eating the ways of God, man. All right, the righteous ways. All right, and as Yahweh Shai said in the New Testament, eat of this. This is of my flesh. All right, that was a dark saying at the time, but eating of these words, this is the tree of life. Okay, it says, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. So we're happy. All right, so we welcome scenarios like this, lights out, because this is going to bring forth a prophecy. Okay, let's get this Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy tongue. So this is what's going to keep us stable. Okay, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So if we do wake up and the lights are out, it's a lights out scenario. Okay, that's when the parable of Matthew's, the 25th chapter, will kick in. All right, the wise versions and the foolish versions. Okay, we're going to know why the lights out, because the Lord said watch. So we're watching them, and we have an understanding of the prophecies. Okay, we know what they're doing. So if the lights do happen to go out, okay, we're going to know why, and we're going to have faith that the Lord is going to provide for us in those times. All right, he's going to protect us. Okay, Revelation 3:10. So let's get this in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, and we get right to the point. The 8th verse, Ephesians 5:8. It says, for ye were sometimes, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the world. Walk as the children of the light. All right. And it's about to get dark. If they do this or not, all right, metaphorically speaking, the time's about to get dark, meaning it's about to be some bad times out here. Okay. But we have this light, which is the wisdom to guide us through these dark times, through a so-called lights out scenario. Okay. So we're good. Okay, once this man makes this device mandatory, okay, the Lord is going to rain upon him while he is eating. All right, the deliverance is going to come shortly after. So we just got to hang in there. All right, so Lord willing, they do this. All right, and this is going to usher in the big test. Revelation 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Okay, suffering, we suffer. We kept his word. And to keep this word in this society, you're going to have to suffer, man. All right, to obtain his word. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. This is the hour of temptation where you're tempted to receive that mark. Okay, when your lights are out, all your food is spoiled. Okay, all your money in your account has been wiped clean. The money on your mattress isn't worth nothing. Okay. This is, you're starving. Your kids haven't eaten. All right, this is the hour of temptation, okay, where you're going to be tempted unto sin, tempted to take that device, all right, that technology. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, which is his wisdom, all right, it's truth. It said that no man take thy crown, okay. So I come quickly. So they're giving forth the warning. So we just got to sit back and wait. All right. Pray and have faith in the Lord. All right. So that till next time, giving all praise to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.